Good morning, welcome back to another episode of Board Shorts with Kirby Smith. I'm Kirby Smith and I'm standing here with Dr. Cassandra Budd, who's a veterinarian here at Tavares Animal Hospital located in Tavares, Florida. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing great, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic, and we're here for a very special reason. We have 4th of July coming up, and we have the rainy season coming up. And both of them have the same thing in common, loud noises. And we're here today to try to figure out what we can do to help our friends out stay as calm as possible. Can you help us out a little bit with that?
Sure, absolutely, my pleasure. So the biggest thing is knowing your pet, knowing the degree of anxiety that they have surrounding those things. If they're a new pet, it could be a little tricky, but if you've had them a while, you're familiar with the things that are bothersome to them, whether it's loud noises or whatnot. Just be aware of that. Try to get ahead of it. If they have a safe space in your home where they can go to and hide, let them do that. Don't try to stop them from that. That's actually a natural behavior for them. Make sure that that's available to them. Sometimes playing music in the background or white noise to try to like soften or dampen the outside noises that are going on is also something that's beneficial for them as well.
If their anxiety level gets to the point to where it really bothersome for you, the owner, and you know it's really affecting your animal, are there some things that you can do as a homeowner, home remedies that you can do to help?
I would say the most common one that I come across that people have asked me about historically is going to be Benadryl. So Benadryl is very safe. It's an antihistamine, right? It's not for anxiety, but it can cause a little bit of sedation, which is helpful when they're stressed out or scared or nervous about something. And it's a very safe option. I will say it's highly variable as far as the effect. For many, it's not enough, but for some it is. And so with its safety margin, it may be worth trying in some cases.
So I'm understanding that it's just not the noise that makes some of these pets anxious, it's also the light that kind of affect them.
It can be, and they also can feel vibrations that we can't feel. And so there's definitely a multitude of factors. And when it comes to storms, they also can feel the change in atmospheric pressure as well that we're not able to. So they can actually start to get amped up on their stress or anxiety level before we even see any changes to know that the storm is starting to be present.
I've noticed that before. Would your recommendation be just go to your veterinarian and talk to them about some of the concerns you have about your family member?
Absolutely, because they're all individuals, so they should be treated as such. There's not going to be one blanket remedy that's going to work for all of them.
Just like us.
Absolutely. And so, establishing that relationship with your veterinarian is going to be huge because they are going to be familiar with your pet. You have an honest, open dialogue with them about your concerns and questions so that they're able to help you. And whether that's with a medication or, over-the-counter remedies or whatnot, figuring out that plan with them, see us as a partner in this to try to help you out. That's the best way to go. And doing it now before we get really close, because we're all busy and it can take a couple days to get in, but doing that now so that you're ahead of the curve on that. Don't wait until July 1st or 2nd,
I got it. So noise and light are not the only thing that really can affect an animal during especially 4th of July. So what happens on 4th of July?
We have company over, we have cookouts, we're grilling, we're having a good time. And we accidentally drop something on the floor, or someone feeds them a snack without asking, and we get sick. We have food allergies, we have GI upset, we have inflammatory bowel, we have all kinds of possible issues. Stress, colitis, my favorite. Just from the fireworks alone, much less you add like a barbecue rib on top of that. You're in for a real treat.
And a lot of things that they're not used to being around is around.
Absolutely.
So if you're watching this board short, you just moved down and you don't have a place to go, you're not quite sure what to do, give Dr. Budd a call here at Tavares Animal Hospital. It's a great location. It's a great facility. They've been a great community partner for over 15 years right here in Tavares, Florida. I certainly appreciate your time.
My pleasure.
Thank you for all your expertise. And that's all we have for Board Shorts and Kirby Smith. See you next Wednesday.